Well, summer is officially here, and I'm thinking new season, new TBR list. Hey WordNerds, happy Tuesday and happy summer, at least in this part of the world. It has been crazy, crazy hot so far, so I haven't been outside and reading as much as I had planned to already, but whether I am inside reading or outside reading, for me, summer means more reading. For today's video, I've got a bit of a summer TBR pile going. These are the books I'm planning to read over the next few months, although I'm sure I'll read other ones in between, but these are the ones I'm most looking forward to finally getting to. If you've read any of them, I'm hoping you'll let me know which ones you would recommend, which ones you think I should get bumped to the top of my pile, because summer is a fairly slow publishing month, at least in terms of traditional publishing. There aren't any new anticipated releases on this list. These are all ones that are already sitting on my shelves, and I really have no excuse not to have read already. First up is a book that I started reading a while ago. I'm just having trouble connecting with, and that is Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson. I want to get this book finished. It's epic fantasy. I've heard so many people say they love it. I'm just struggling. And it's not even that I don't think it's a cool story or that I'm not enjoying the writing. Every time I pick it up, I enjoy it. I just never really feel that urge to keep picking it up or to struggle to put it down. It just hasn't really hooked me yet. It is set in a fantasy world that's unlike anything I've ever read before. It seems to be kind of a heist overthrowing the government story, so all a lot of really cool things. I don't know why I'm not loving it so far. Next up, we have The Unbound by Victoria Schwab. This is the second book in the Archived series. There isn't a third book yet, but I think there is one planned, so it's weird that I'm jumping into this one already, but I'm trying to read more Victoria Schwab because I'm sure I'm going to love her stuff. I really enjoyed The Archive, so I'm looking forward to reading this one. Basically, the main character has the ability to see histories, which are sort of kind of dead people, or the histories or memories of dead people, and she has to go collect them when they escape, and basically there's this whole world that mundane people like us have no idea about, and I found the whole thing very cool. The writing was excellent, and I'm looking forward to book 2, and yeah, I need more Victoria Schwab in my life. So the next book we've got is a fantasy that I've been meaning to read forever. That is Falling Kingdoms by Morgan Rhodes. I picked this book up at BEA a few years ago, and I know there's a ton of books out in this series already. I don't even know that much about the series beyond that there are warring kingdoms and magic has disappeared, and a lot of people have really enjoyed it, and I'm just on kind of a fantasy kick lately, although I'm also on a sci-fi kick lately. Who knows, but I want to read this book. Then we have The Queen of the Tearling by Erica Johansson. Rachel recently did a video, I think on her personal channel, where she was talking about that this one was pretty great, and I've been meaning to read it for a while. I already own it. It is about a princess who is basically on her way to becoming queen, and I assume has to fight her way there, and there just seems to be a lot of really cool elements to this story, and it's almost a complete trilogy, I think, so I won't have to wait that long for the end of the series. And I have been trying to read more adult fantasy recently, and I have heard again and again that this is one of those adult fantasy series that really appeals to YA readers, so it seems kind of perfect for me. And finally, the last book, and what I'm now realizing is a very fantasy list, and that is A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. Basically, I need to read all the Sarah J. Maas stuff, and I have really been putting this one off because I want to be closer to the end of the series, but this summer seems like a great time. If you haven't heard about this series already, well, it is kind of fairy related, it is steamier than her other stuff, and so many people have loved these books. I'm dying to read it, especially since I already own book 2. I do usually feel a little bit hesitant about fae-based stories because I don't usually like them, but I trust in Sarah J. Maas, and I'm sure I'm going to love this book. And yeah, that's it for me today. Let me know in the comments if you have read and enjoyed any of these books, or what books you're looking forward to reading this summer, and I will absolutely check those out because, like I said, I'm going to be doing a lot more reading than this. And as always, thanks for watching. Hopefully we will see you on Sunday for our next live chat. Happy reading, happy writing, and I'll see you next time.